Hey guys, welcome to day one of my Thanksgiving Nightmare, where I'm going to be reviewing a horror film each day from now until the day after Thanksgiving. And these horror films all have something to do with Thanksgiving, whether they're directly related or not, or films that I just think fit into this time of year or this season, this holiday season. So the first one that I have to review for you is a film I had never seen before, and it's based on a book which I have never read, and it is called Autumn. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen this film either. But there's a look at the cover, kind of grabbed me with the cover there, and there's the back, if you'd like to pause it and check out what it says. But basically, this movie follows a group of people after a zombie apocalypse. So this is a zombie film, and obviously I picked it because it is the fall time of year, and Thanksgiving falls within that before, winter season and Christmas holidays and all that. And this movie started out with a lot of fall imagery, and there's actually a lot throughout. It ends up being around winter where it's snowing and things like that, but initially there's some really pretty like fall imagery, like trees with the leaves falling and just awesome stuff. I live in Texas. We don't get that around here. Trees just kind of freak out. The leaves fall off, really quickly and all that stuff. We don't get to really enjoy like the fall foliage, but this movie had a lot of that. And when it's well shot, it is a low budget movie. It starts out with a group of people kind of in a diner hiding out, or not necessarily a diner, just a place where they're hiding out, from the zombies and stuff, trying to figure out what they're going to do. And eventually a few of them kind of split off and go off on their own. And it does have some actors you may know, like Dexter Fletcher and David Carradine, obviously from, he was in Kung Fu, of course, but Kill Bill and those type of films. He has a cameo in this, and his cameo is a little scene that's important, and he does a really great job in it as well. But I'll read you the synopsis real quick. It says, the last autumn leaves slowly peel away from the trees. A mysterious airborne virus ravages the planet. So it is a virus that creates the zombies. And within a few hours, billions die. By the end of the first day, there are only a handful of survivors, led by Michael, a lonely software consultant, Carl, an ill-tempered mechanic, and Philip Evans, a lone survivor in a lifeless city. When the gruesome dead start to reanimate, the survivors discover that the longer the corpses are alive, the more clever they get and aggressive they become. So at first, the zombies kind of just wander around and don't do much. They just kind of stand there, kind of in this lifeless, like gazeless stare, and they're not harming anyone or anything like that. Well, as the movie progresses, and this is kind of a long film actually, that was my only complaint about it. It's almost 2 hours long, and it did feel a little too long sometimes, but as they progress, I thought that was a cool way to do it with the zombies. They get more aggressive, they get more intelligent, and all of those things. And they end up coming to this house, and there's like a woman and two guys, and they're living there together. And they're living peacefully for quite a while. It kind of reminded me of the original Dawn of the Dead, where they're able to survive, in the mall, and there's everything they need there kind of provided for them and stuff like that. It kind of was like that, so they were able to survive there, go and gather food stuff. Well, then it gets just out of hand. The zombies start becoming more aggressive, and they have to leave. And it gets on to the climax and things like that. One of my favorite scenes in the movie did involve David Carradine, who plays Philip in this, and his scene is, it's kind of that, it's been done before, but his wife is like attached to the bed upstairs kind of thing, and he's kind of gone crazy and doesn't want to let her go. But he plays it really well, and it's a really intense scene, and I really enjoyed it. So I highly recommend this movie for a zombie film, low budget. Like I said, you're getting what you expect to get. It's kind of slow paced. It's definitely a slow burn. It's more about the characters and them surviving. They all do a good job acting and things like that, so I enjoyed watching them. But yeah, it was a great way to start off this horror-thon. I highly recommend it. Again, original take on zombies. I enjoyed the way they kind of progressively got smarter, which I guess you could say that about George Romero's films, because they start out kind of mindless, and by the time we get to like Land of the Dead, they're more intelligent and working things out using guns, things like that. So but anyway, and even I guess Bub and Day of the Dead, the zombie, talks and things like that and becomes intelligent. But this one, it kind of takes place over a few months, and yeah, they get smarter and smarter and more dangerous. So, but anyway, great low budget zombie flick. I highly recommend you check it out. It's great for this time of year just because the feel of it and the look of it and all that. So this one definitely gets a thumbs up for me, and I would seek it out. You can probably get it for really inexpensive. I think I bought this a long time ago, got it used, not very much. So anyway, I might go and read the book now. It says it's based on an acclaimed cult novel called Autumn, which I've never read. Some people probably have. If you've read the books, let me know what you think of it. Also, if you like this review, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and you can follow me on Instagram too. I'm Blu-ray Lantern on there. I'll put a link down below. I love the community of people and all that stuff. So hope everybody enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow.